Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing well today. If you rely on Social Security, SSI, or SSDI benefits, you absolutely do not want to miss this update. There's some big news coming your way that might just surprise you. Imagine having an extra $3,600 in your pocket this year. Sounds like a dream, right? But here's the thing. It's not just a dream. It's real. And I'm here to break it all down for you. So, grab a seat and get comfortable because this is one update that could make a big difference in your life. But first, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and tap that notification bell. That way, you'll always be the first to know when I drop new updates that matter to you and your family. Alright, let's dive in. You may have heard some buzz lately about a $3,600 Social Security bonus payment, but what does that actually mean? Who qualifies for it? And how can you receive this extra money? Let's break it all down. Now, if you're new to the channel or new to the topic, Social Security, SSI, and SSDI benefits are essential. They're lifelines for millions of Americans. Whether you've worked your whole life and are now retired, or you're living with a disability and receive SSDI or SSI. These benefits help cover basic living expenses like rent, groceries, medications, and bills. But here's the issue. As helpful as these payments are, they often don't stretch far enough. With the rising cost of living, groceries, gas, healthcare, and rent, many people are struggling. Inflation has made everything more expensive, and for people living on a fixed income, it's getting harder and harder to make ends meet. That's why this new program is so important. This year, the government is introducing a new initiative. It's called the $3,600 Social Security Bonus. And yes, it's real. Now let me be clear. You won't get the full $3,600 in one big check. Instead, it's structured as a monthly bonus. If you're eligible, you'll receive an extra $300 each month added to your existing Social Security, SSI, or SSDI check, month after month. That adds up to $3,600 over the year. Think about that. An extra $300 each month can help cover your groceries, your medication, or even just give you a little breathing room in your budget. It's a game changer for many people. But here's the important part. Not everyone will automatically get this bonus. There are certain requirements you need to meet. Let's talk about who qualifies. There are three main groups who may be eligible for this extra payment. Social Security Retirement Beneficiaries, SSI recipients. That's Supplemental Security Income, SSDI recipients. Social Security, Disability Insurance. If you're already receiving benefits under one of these programs, there's a good chance you qualify for the bonus. So, if you're retired and receiving Social Security, or if you receive SSI due to low income, or if you're on SSDI because of a long-term disability, you could be eligible for this extra $300 per month. And the best part? You don't need to do anything special to apply. The Social Security Administration has designed this program so that if you're eligible, you'll receive the bonus automatically. Now, there are a few details to keep in mind. If your benefits are being managed by a representative payee, someone who handles your payments for you, you'll want to check with them to make sure the bonus is being passed on to you properly. And if you're not yet receiving Social Security, SSI, or SSDI, you'll need to go through the regular application process for those programs before you can qualify for the bonus. Once you're officially approved and receiving benefits, then you'll be considered for the bonus as well. Now, you might be wondering, why is the government doing this now? Great question. The simple answer is inflation. The cost of living has gone up sharply in the past few years. Seniors, disabled Americans, and those with low income have been hit especially hard. The price of groceries, rent, utilities, and healthcare has skyrocketed. And while Social Security benefits have increased slightly with COLA adjustments, they haven't kept up with real-world expenses. This $300 monthly bonus is the government's way of helping to bridge that gap, to make sure that people who rely on benefits aren't falling behind. It's about providing some extra breathing room, some financial peace of mind, and it's long overdue. Now here's one of the best things about this bonus. You don't need to fill out any extra forms, no additional paperwork, no long application process. If you're already receiving Social Security, SSI, or SSDI and you meet the eligibility criteria, the bonus will be added automatically to your regular monthly payment. That's right, no hoops to jump through. The SSA has made this process as smooth as possible. Now let's talk about how the money will actually arrive. If you get your regular Social Security check through direct deposit, the extra $300 will be deposited right into your account along with your regular payment. If you still receive paper checks, no worries. The bonus will be included in that monthly check as well. Just look out for the increased amount starting with your next payment. And remember, this is not a one-time bonus. It's spread out over the course of the year. That means $300 extra every month for 12 months, totaling $3,600 by the end of the year. This setup helps make budgeting easier. Instead of receiving a lump sum that might be spent quickly, the monthly payments offer consistent support. And for people on fixed incomes, consistency is key. You'll have a reliable increase in income each month, which can really help with rising costs. Now, let's address a few frequently asked questions. First, what if you recently started receiving benefits? Will you still qualify for the bonus? Yes. As long as you're enrolled and receiving Social Security, SSI, or SSDI payments during the current year, you can still qualify. Even if you started receiving benefits mid-year, you'll begin getting the bonus once you're officially in the system. Second, will this bonus affect other benefits? Good news. The $300 monthly bonus is structured in a way that won't negatively impact other benefits you may receive, like SNAP, Medicaid, or housing assistance. However, we always recommend checking with your local Social Security office or caseworker just to be sure, especially if your situation involves multiple assistance programs. Third, is this a permanent change? As of now, the $3,600 bonus is part of a temporary relief effort for this year. The goal is to help offset inflation and rising living costs. That said, if it proves effective and well received, there's a possibility it could be extended or reintroduced in future years. We'll be keeping a close eye on that and will update you right away if anything changes. Let's also talk about how this can help real people. For example, imagine you're living on a monthly Social Security payment of $1,200. An extra $300 brings your total up to $1,500 a month. That's a 25% increase, which is huge when you're budgeting for groceries, medications, or rent. Or maybe you're someone receiving SSI trying to get by on a limited monthly benefit. That extra money can mean being able to afford transportation, a doctor's appointment you had to delay, or even just filling up your gas tank without stress. This bonus is real relief for real people. And the best part is, you don't need to worry about when it will start. The Social Security Administration has already begun the process of issuing these increased payments. Depending on your payment schedule, you may see the bonus starting as early as your next check. Now let's recap everything we've covered in parts 1 and 2. A new $3,600 Social Security bonus is being rolled out. It applies to those receiving Social Security retirement, SSI, or SSDI benefits. Instead of a lump sum, it's paid as an extra $300 per month over 12 months. You don't need to apply. If you're eligible, it will be added automatically. Payments will be delivered the same way you receive your current benefits, whether by direct deposit or paper check. This bonus is designed to help with rising living costs and is a major step toward financial relief for millions of Americans. And if you're wondering whether it's too good to be true, it's not. The program is real, the money is real, and for many people, it's already starting to arrive.